Was that array drawn?
It'd be less than 24 hours ago.
Please didn't do this.
You're in for a lick of trouble, that's for sure.
I'd like to know what happened to her. Second, whether the Order of Enlightenment has been here.
All I know is that a poor, helpless child like you shouldn't be alone on the roadside.
Why are you so obsessed with people's fears?
What I crave is the fear that lingers in their hearts forever. The kind of fear that, even years later, when they recount their experiences here to their friends and families, a seed of fear is planted in the listeners' hearts. But oh, do I feel so gratified.
What is up, guys? It's Cheko here, and welcome back to another episode of Reverse 1999, the 2.1 update, Route 77. On the last episode, Lilia got captured by yours truly, aka Tuesday. We figured out Kimberly's true identity, and like I said, Manus seems to always just find people with the right amount of crazy in them. Okay, we're still on the hunt for Kimberly, so hopefully we can find her in today's episode. Not Kimberly, Kayla, who I think is also Grace, who's part of Manus, okay? But if Grace is human, then how's that gonna work? We're gonna see, okay? We don't know. I think the game's trying to lead us every which way, but we're gonna find out. Okay, on to Reverse 1999. The Girl and a Hound. I think that would be what's her name? Girly Pop's name.
Found his medication
Gracie?
prescription. And, oh. Is this his notebook?
She pulls a crumpled piece of paper from her pocket.
Huh. Just as expected, boss. This motel ain't what it seems to be. Ain't no way that letter was written by Stefan. Take a look. The writing in this letter is delicate and slender, while the writing in this notebook is total chicken scratch. Even a blind person could tell they're written by two different people.
Stefan didn't write the letter, so it's very likely that the person who sent it wasn't Stefan either.
The maid suddenly comes to mind.
And this?
She picks up a stack of bound papers from the table.
Ugh, I hate numbers.
Real, so do I.
I'll leave this one to you, boss.
You got it, Bertie.
It appears to be Mr. Stefan's records of his daily expenses, along with some notes. Cigarettes, alcohol, and a significant amount of psychiatric medication. It says he was tormented by his hallucinations day after day, so he had to increase his dosage. And it says he saw a room numbered 707 here.
The motel only has 2 floors. There can't be a room starting with 7. Did he describe it at all?
He said the room had a bright red door that seemed completely out of place.
Maybe it was just one of his hallucinations.
Unless... the flash of the red door in the hallway. There's a flash. Sorry. Where are we?
No,
Oh.
it's not that. He also saw all kinds of things. A pair of twins in the hallway, long hair hanging from the ceiling, and he saw Barbara, but assumed she was another hallucination.
Oh. A small sheep head is sketched on the paper.
This proves that Barbara's been to the motel. Which means...
How much you want to bet she's just sleeping in her room?
Well,
Just like
I'm
me.
sorry to say that I've never met an arcanist with the head of a sheep.
Yeah, we know she's lying, bro. She's been lying through her teeth since the second we met her.
I can
Back
help you
in the
ask
desert.
around if you...
Why did she lie to me?
Because she's a lying, scheming Manus Van Dicte sympathizer. Argus interrupts her thoughts.
So, did you find anything useful from the expense record?
I need to talk to the maid.
Hold your horses. We haven't searched the washroom
It's so funny
yet.
that they call her the maid. Don't Do they not know her name?
You should never skip the bathroom. Ain't you seen The Godfather? Michael Corleone grabs his gun from behind a toilet tank.
Oh. She pushes open the bathroom door as she speaks. The bathroom mirror is surrounded by half-burned candles. She holds out a hand to signal a stop. She moves closer and knocks on the mirror. The copper frame gives a hollow echo. A vivid, venomous green flash across the mirror. An ivory face appears in its reflection.
Argus, you've come to me.
Who is this?
Do you know her?
Argus doesn't respond. Her eyes are locked on the mirror, as if lost in a daze.
Argus! Argus! Argus!
A faint voice echoes around the bathroom, like waves crashing repeatedly against the shore.
It's not possible.
Argus' silence gives rise to a bold speculation.
Is that Kayla?
No, there's no way that's her. If you knew Kayla like I do, you'd say the same. This distorted reflection in the mirror is probably a result of the excessive arcanum in this motel. A ritual similar to Bloody Mary used to be quite popular among the kids in this town. If you look into a mirror at exactly midnight, the spirit within will morph into the shape of the person you desire most. But if you respond to the spirit's call, it will drain your soul from your body.
Dang.
I always thought those were just myths.
So did I. But after all the strange things I've seen, I've become less surprised. These spirits feed on the energy of our souls. That's why you should never trust a word they say. The people who are tricked by them fall into a kind of trance, and some, like Mr. Stefan, go crazy. I wonder what he saw in the mirror.
Arcana.
Anyway, I won't repeat his mistake.
Her solution is always just shoot it. Like, she has her shotgun ready to fire.
For mercs like me, the deepest despair ain't external danger. It's internal hesitation. If some pale imitation makes me hesitate so easily, then how can I claim to be able to protect others? You've got to be able to stand your ground.
Right?
A cunning criminal would use every excuse to defend themselves in court. And a scheming spy would wear all kinds of disguises to gather information on the enemy. That's why we've got to stay sharp. When it comes down to it, we only have our own two legs to stand on.
Aww.
Mercs ain't philosophers. Once a merc starts pondering morals, justice, and ethics, they're digging their own grave. For a merc, the mission objective is the only thing that matters. Overthinking don't bring nothing but disaster and destruction. That's why it won't fool me.
Her gaze is steady. Memories flash by, distant and playful. Laughing and running in those grassy fields.
The folks on the ranch adored little Kayla. She was the apple of all their eyes. How dare this ugly imitation?
She forcefully She aims her gun squarely at the mirror. Ooh!
Here's my response.
It hurts.
Aww. Aww. Want another one? Imagine. She said, "Oh, you still alive?" Phew.
Loading.
Crackers and fireworks!
Barrage.
Bam. One for you. For you.
Copy that!
Charging. Loading.
Thunders to me!
Nice.
And now to return to my long-term mission. Rest.
Real.
Argus. Argus. You've come to me.
No, no.
Let this serve as a reminder to remain vigilant. If there were a deceitful Spirit of the Year award, I'm sure that would win.
Yeah, you know what? 8 with that last line right there. 8 with that. Kind of 8 with that last line. Let's just move on.
Stefan Garcia, a Xeno captain, 36 years old.
Stefan.
For unknown reasons, likely connected to Manus Vindicte, he moved into this motel. He attempted to make contact with Xeno several times, all of which failed. During his stay, he was tortured by increasingly intense hallucinations, delusion, and fear. And as a result,
he committed suicide. And that's everything the evidence shows.
Chaotic clues are rolling in the mind, like a churching stomach occurring?
no,
Not churching.
we must have overlooked something. A military officer killing himself. A phone call asking for help in Morse code. Not to mention Manus Vindicte.
Where's this going, boss?
We've encountered a series of bizarre events, one after another, ever since we arrived at this motel. The rituals in the rooms, the officer that went mad, the spirit in the mirror, and Manus Vindicte. Only one person remains uninvolved.
Tuesday.
Are you trying to say that she's the mastermind behind all this?
She should know more about all this than anyone. Yet she feigns ignorance at every turn, which is suspicious in its own right.
Right?
But what's there for a motel housekeeper to gain from all this?
That's
It's not like these
that's a
spooky
great
scandals
question.
would attract more guests. Unless someone else is pulling the strings. But that don't make much sense either, does it? When all these unusual things happened, she was happy to stand by and watch. But by whose orders? Some larger, more mysterious organization?
Well, Manus is a large, mysterious organization.
Give me a break.
What if she doesn't desire money or power?
So what you're saying is that you need to ask Little Miss Maid a couple more questions.
Yep.
Precisely.
Yep. Argus sighs.
That spirit morphed into Kayla, so it must have seen her face at some point. Which means that at one time, Kayla was in this room. And you're right. Tuesday's definitely not a run-of-the-mill motel maid. It wouldn't be wise to approach her rashly. Let me finish up here first. Then we can go question her together.
All right.
After a moment, Argus shakes her head in disappointment.
Nope. I got nothing. Let's go find that maid. I have a few questions for her myself.
Oh. She makes her way across the room and opens the door. She freezes.
Where'd the body go?
Why is it so red? It's not Danganronpa. A body has been discovered. The corpse in the hallway that had been lying in the hallway vanished, leaving a pool of blood on the floor.
Ain't no signs of dragon neither. Who and how?
Tuesday. And Tuesday. Girl! The ringing echoes through the doorway.
The phone again.
She's watching us.
What do you think? Should we answer it? I bet it's another one of those prank calls.
Those weren't prank calls. Someone was sending a distress signal in Morse code.
So, but this time it could be Tuesday. She picks up the receiver and presses the speaker button.
Could you tell me what year it is now?
A soft voice plays through the speaker.
Who's this?
This is Barbara.
Dun-dun! Barbara! Hey! How's it going? We were looking for you all over the place. Insane. May they be blessed. I want nothing from that. Thank you. The voice on the other end continues.
Wonderful. I can talk over the phone now. The wind must still be wandering nearby.
That's good to hear.
That's great. That's nice.
Are you an editor for Atu?
There's a sigh of relief.
Yes, miss, I am. But before we continue our conversation, could you please tell me what year it is now?
1990.
Oh, it's 1990.
I see.
The frail voice steadies.
Miss Barbara, can I meet you in person?
You want to meet me?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm Vertin, the timekeeper of the St. Pavlov Foundation. I was sent to ask you about Erd's whereabouts. But you don't seem to be in a favorable situation right now.
And neither are we, to be honest.
Miss Burton, I couldn't possibly locate Erd's whereabouts. The whispers of the wind can't reach this room.
Huh.
The whispers of the wind.
Yes, it's a special form of communication.
Right. Well, is there anything I can do to help you rebuild this line of communication?
Let me first explain the situation to you. Here are a few things I'm certain of.
Alright.
First, this isn't an ordinary motel. It possesses some kind of supernatural life force.
Okay.
Before checking in, I interviewed some of the residents nearby. They all mentioned eerie rumors centered around the motel these past few months.
Alright.
Yes, we've encountered some bizarre events here, like real-life urban legends.
Second, I'm now trapped in a red room.
Oh.
This room is in the same motel as yours. What's different is that it blocks all forms of communication.
Oh.
I couldn't get the room to open, and my voice didn't reach through the phone. That wasn't until a gunshot broke this intangible restraint. This small room contracted violently, and now I can communicate with the outside world.
Oh.
At first, I thought it was an earthquake, but the contracted space soon returned to normal. Earthquakes can't do that, can they?
Before this happened, were you using spiders to communicate with the world outside?
Yes, I was. As
Oh.
luck would have it, there are many spiders here. Thanks to the prevalence of spiders in urban legends, I assume.
They can hear the sound of pages being turned from the other end of the telephone.
There's some paranoia about spiders living in hair. It originated in a sermon from 13th century England. A
Oh.
woman was always late to mass because she spent too much time styling her hair. Eventually, a devil attached itself to her hair in the form of a spider.
Really?
Yes, they
No,
deliver
not
messages
really.
for me in their own peculiar way. Being completely isolated from the outside world greatly unsettled me. It reminded me of that terrible phenomenon.
What? She takes a few light breaths.
Fortunately, that wasn't the case.
But you're still trapped in that
Terrible
room, right?
phenomenon. Is she referencing something I know or not?
Yes, the door's gone. I can't get out from the inside.
I'm really trying to think, but I don't know.
How did you get in there in the first place? Or rather, who brought you into that room?
Well, who else could it be? The maid named Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Just as I expected.
She's evil.
Wait.
Hmm? The mercenary cuts in.
You're the driver who left me on the road, right? I remember your voice.
Yeah, it's me. I actually changed my mind and turned back to get you, but you were gone by the time I arrived. I guess that's when you came to this
Gotta
motel,
clear your name.
right?
I cared. You know, it just took a while.
Yes, Tuesday saw me and invited me here.
Ah, same for us.
Oh.
Did you want to ask me something?
Have you seen a girl of about 5'3" here? In a white dress, curly chestnut-colored hair, green eyes, small hands.
I may have seen her. When I first arrived, I saw a girl who matched your description coming down the hallway. She was carrying an empty basket. I presumed that she'd been shopping in the town nearby. If I recall correctly, she didn't check out.
Oh.
Thank you.
She slumps her shoulders, and the light in her eyes dim. She says no more. Yeah.
How can we find this
It's giving
room?
a Manus member. I don't know if I think she's just worried because right now we have not heard good things about staying in this hotel.
It's just in the hallway, number 707. Look for a door covered in red.
Oh.
Looks like the phone got disconnected.
So Barbara's in that room that Stefan saw, number 707. I'm going to find it. What about you? Heading into town for Kayla?
After a brief silence, Argus speaks.
I did notice a weird spot in the hallway earlier. The maid's footprints were going back and forth like there was an entrance there.
Ah.
But I didn't see no signs of a door.
She scratches her head with the barrel of her gun.
I wouldn't be surprised if you died by your own gun one day.
Vernon, please, not the time. You know, we can discuss this with the next time she scratches her head.
That'd be a memorable way to go.
That's just her silly, goofy little way of saying be careful with that, you know. Guns aren't a toy.
All right.
Head scratcher.
Enough kidding around.
She perks up. I mean, the way she props it on the ground and rests her hand literally at the top of the barrel. That's a choice.
Our little Miss Maid tried so very hard to hide Barbara from us, but I guess the lamb's out of the bag now.
I thought we were saying enough jokes or
Yes,
something.
it's all crystal clear now. Let's go.
Hold up a sec, boss.
She bites her lip.
Do you have any candies? I'm running on fumes here, and I ain't got no way to replenish my stash.
Aww. Asking for help seems very difficult for her. She pulls a few pieces of candy from her pocket and places them in Argus's palm.
Us and Barbara will be out of here soon.
Aww.
And you'll find some candy in Kyla in town.
Only if she knew Kyla was evil. She's not staying in town for long. Kyla! Isn't she Grace? That's Miss Grace. Move! Oh my gosh, Tuesday. The front desk call. What the heck? I don't know if this is gross or like cool. In the center of the red room stands a snow white crib. The hanging curtains sway slightly, like pulsating veins. An arcanist with the head of a sheep stands there, slightly observing the translucent fabric. Footsteps draw closer, but she doesn't turn to face them.
Are you not satisfied with my services?
No matter what, you shouldn't have cut the phone off.
It's not your business. Tuesday. The maid withdraws her hand from the telephone's hook switch with a hint of apology.
Nor should you have isolated me from the outside world.
Tell him, Barbara, stand on business.
Because you should know better than anyone what that means.
Why should I?
Sorry, Tuesday. The way Tuesday she's so fake, but it's like, I don't know. It's actually conflicting. Like, she's so good at being fake.
All I know is that a poor, helpless child like you shouldn't be alone on the roadside. Where's your mother? Didn't she tell you to be careful?
She's like, oh my gosh. She sighs softly.
You really don't remember anything, do you?
What do you mean? What do you think I should remember?
This music is so...
Well, clearly it doesn't matter now. This motel's well decorated. Did you do all this yourself?
The maid smiles.
Are all children like this? Always talking in circles to draw Mama's attention. Oh, but these innocent words make them all the more adorable.
I am not a child.
She's like, I'm actually over drinking
exactly
age.
What a child would say.
Oh, oh my god. Barbara. Maybe ask a different question. She yields helplessly.
I've always felt a familiarity with you.
She's like, I have a 9 to 5.
I've known you for a long time.
I'm on the clock.
Can you tell me about it? Why were you out here on Route 77 all alone? Maybe I can help you.
Well, you can help first by letting us out of here.
Have you heard of Atu?
Oh, I have. It's a magazine about fashion, trends, and the avant-garde. My brother loved that magazine, but my father found it unacceptable. To think his eldest son would read those softies magazines instead of working on the farm. Fashion, trends, disco.
Wow, your father sounds
These
like
aren't
a great
things
guy.
a Texan man should pursue. At least according to my father. In the end, my father destroyed all my brother's disco records.
Wow.
Along with his plane ticket to Los Angeles.
He sounds fantastic, actually. Just kidding.
Perhaps
I can't
that's
tell the
for
sarcasm.
best.
That was sarcasm.
He avoided the riots.
Huh?
Wait, what happened in LA?
Nothing. So, what do you think?
She's treating the maid as an interview subject, the woman behind the legend, a chance not to be missed.
Me?
She looks somewhat surprised.
Why should I have any opinion?
Let me rephrase that. What impact has this had on you?
Oh,
That I can answer. Tuesday ponders for a moment, then shakes her head.
but what happened between them has nothing to do with me, does it? These were the choices they made.
Huh? She purses her lips, her face flushed.
When I first arrived, a local resident told me not to stay at Tuesday's motel. He said his aunt went mad soon after she stayed here.
The windows rattle gently, emitting a faint sound.
I remember that lady. Her head was so large. It reminded me of those stories of people with deformities.
What the heck?
So I had her watch a freak show at midnight. Sadly, She didn't seem to enjoy it.
Girl, your business. Do you even, like, care? A harvester starts up in the distance. The sound of the engine fills the room.
At this time of year, the farmers run their combine harvesters on the fields non-stop. The harvest is a joyful time of year, but the accompanying noise always frightens the children. Have you heard the stories of how naughty children get too close to harvesters and get caught in them, losing a hand or even a head?
No. But that's probably because I don't live on a farm.
Fields, machinery, children with severed limbs. These stories are exactly what my motel's missing.
Oh. The window rattling grows more frantic. It's like, open the door.
My baby's calling. Please excuse me. I don't want another temper tantrum on my hands. Apologies, my fluffy little child.
She's like, I like you. You're my child now.
Talking to you always brings me inspiration. But the motel's been too busy.
There's no internet
lately.
connection here. I'm bored.
Starting to get on my nerves.
You got games on your phone? The maid speaks slowly, her face flushed again. Her coughing is weak, like a sickly child's.
Oh, see, this is what I mean. How could I bear to send you out on your own? You'll stay right here in this cozy little room until you're fully recovered.
Okay.
I don't need this special treatment of yours. Staying here won't cure my illness.
Just get some sleep. You'll come to your senses after a good rest. I'll see you soon.
Bye, JJ. Bye-bye. The maid lightly steps out of the room. Barbara watches as the door vanishes. Manus Van Do. She looks at the pool of blood in the hallway, where the officer's body once was. Does she not know where it went?
How many times have I told you not to eat things off the floor?
It was her little goon baby. He ate it, didn't he? It's like, but I was hungry. Come on, you don't feed me. The bundle in her arms suddenly lets out a strange cry.
There. Don't cry, sweetheart.
So how does she usually get food? Asking for a friend. Asking. Yeah, I'm just curious, you know. Like, how do you usually get food for your baby? It's just a question. You know, nothing more. Prisma candy. Nothing less, you know. Just a question.
Is this the spot?
Sure is shooting.
The hallway looks identical to any other.
Look. These footprints. They're less than 10 minutes old.
But where's the door to room 707? I can sense some energy fluctuations nearby. But they're definitely not from arcane skills.
Huh? She presses her palm against the wall.
What else could produce such intense energy?
Oh, can I help you with something?
Uh-oh. The maid's voice comes unexpectedly from behind them.
Miss Tuesday, I've got a question for you.
We've got questions for you, both of us. She stares intently at the maid, her gaze sharp as if she's finally caught the scent of her prey.
Do you know how to get to room 707?
707?
Yup.
She's good at
What
playing
I've
dumb.
been looking for might just be in that room.
I'm usually more than happy to satisfy the requests of my guests.
Oh,
as long
gosh.
as it's within my
She's
power.
so great at playing dumb. It's actually a talent.
But this one, crosses the line.
Shame. Looks like negotiations are over. And thence we came forth to see again the stars.
She said, dang. Well, I asked nicely. After a brief moment, a glimmer of emerald light reignites in her eye.
Using arcane skill so frequently is bad for your eyes. Didn't your family ever tell you that?
Her voice carries genuine concern.
So you knew what we were doing all along.
Yeah.
Of course. You weren't exactly subtle in your actions. What did you expect?
This is her hotel.
But you've reached your limit now. 3.
What's that supposed to mean?
2.
Screw this. Your mind games won't work on me.
1.
Oh, brother. She said lights off. The light in the mercenary's eye goes out in an instant. Her eyes widen.
Huh? Who turned the lights off?
Huh? Wait, no, the lights are on. Her eyes are just tired. The hallway lights are bright as ever.
The lights are still on, dear.
Oh man, oh man. Lilia! Argus doesn't respond. She pulls a prismatic candy from her pocket. Her hands tremble slightly, causing it to slip from her grasp and fall to the floor with a clack. Oh. She picks it up and places it back in Argus's hand. Oh.
You rely far too much on picrasma candy. It can't solve all your problems.
You work too hard. She tosses the candy into her mouth and chews it along with the dust from the floor.
They usually work wonders for me. Just one candy restores 50% of my vision. But in my line of work, 50% is never enough.
Dang.
That's why I take 2. I need my vision to be at least 100%.
But you can't be pushing your eyes like that all the time. She runs the candy along her tongue, and the sweetness fills her mouth.
That'll do the job most of the time, but sometimes I've got an extremely challenging task. That's when I eat a 3rd candy. At that point, it's getting extremely dangerous.
Yeah. She pops another candy into her mouth.
I should be able to see now.
No miracle occurs. Her eyes remain still, like a night sky with no stars.
Should I take more?
No! How about... Frick. This is a tricky situation. Tuesday, how about we call a truce for like one night? Yeah, Argus gets to sleep.
Absolutely not.
I mean, she's right. She's so right.
The large amount of candy you've eaten is exactly why your eyes have failed you. And in such a crucial moment, no less.
Frick.
Excess leads to destruction. This is true for all things. You do well to learn your limits.
What?
I also had to be careful not to frighten those children too much.
The maid seems to relive some fond memories, a satisfying look on her pale face.
You've always put your faith in these candies, haven't you? 1 candy, 50% recovery. 2 candies, 100%. 3 candies, and you can tackle even the most insurmountable problem. Oh, how dependable they are. Just like the venerable Argus, who succeeds in any job she takes on.
She chuckles.
It's precisely your excessive confidence in these candies that has led to your marvelous destruction. Just as the people's trust in you as a mercenary has led you to this bottomless abyss. Oh, you poor thing.
Dang.
And of course, they'd never have imagined this. Argus, The mercenary named after the 100-eyed, all-seeing giant is in fact a blind fool.
Dang.
Who the hell are you?
Yeah, like, what the heck? Oh! She fires in the direction of her voice, the gunshot ringing in her ears. The bullet pierces the wall. A strange wail echoes through the halls of the motel.
Damn it! Damn it!
I know her aim ain't that great right now.
Missed me.
Seeming, oh bro. She digs her fingers into her hand as she tries to control her trembling. She steps forward, pushing her chest against the barrel of the gun.
There you go. Now there's no way you can miss. But do you have the guts to pull the trigger?
She tilts her head slightly, smiling.
The decision's yours to make. But once I'm dead, you'll never find room 707.
But you... Bro.
Barbara, Kayla. Everything you're looking for is all in that room.
She's so good at playing dumb and bluffing.
Don't you dare say her name with that filthy mouth!
Ooh, she said your mouth is gross and dirty and you don't brush your teeth and you have gingivitis.
But why? Miss Kayla's such a lovely guest. I very much enjoyed her company.
The maid looks at the mercenary's face with interest as it twists in rage.
Enough.
Verton's like, please.
You and I need to have a serious talk.
Oh, there's no need for that. Actually, my baby's eager to meet you.
They are?
Your baby?
She looks at the bundle of swaddling cloth in the maid's arm.
Yes. In fact, the baby is the master of this motel.
The baby. She holds out the bundle. Alright.
I think the two of you ought to meet each other first. Here, hold it.
Me doing this, and I would pretend to grab it, and then like, oh, and drops on the floor. She places it in her arms. The bundle is much lighter than she expected, not the weight of a child. Verton, why would you pick it up?
This is...
She sees the carpet beneath her feet transform into a quadrumere. Tuesday stands on top of the mud, smiling at her.
Verton! Verton!
Why would you pick up the baby? The mercenary's shouts are dull, as if it's been plunged underwater. She's been plunged underwater. She hears hurried footsteps approaching from a distance and feels a once light bundle become as heavy as lead. Something engulfs her ankles, pulling her down, 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 into a world of endless darkness.
Let go of it, Verton!
An emerald flame struggles to light it up. The mercenary, lying on the ground, tightly grabs her hand.
No deal in this way. Not while I draw breath.
Argus!
I wouldn't for real drop that baby. Verton's better than me is what I'm learning. The maid presses her foot against Argus's fingers and steps down. Argus screams in pain.
Don't you interrupt them.
Bro, I ain't gonna talk to your baby.
There's no need to worry, Miss Verton. I've done this countless times.
Oh, I bet you have.
Now,
you have your script rehearsed and everything.
Allow me to peer into your dreams.
Sure you have. I know diggity darn well. Let's handle this. Let's talk. I mean, I don't know if I want to talk. Oh gosh. Sorry, Argus. That wasn't funny. I just out of all the things I changed, it was just you, and I was kind of disrespectful of the game. The sound of the world faded into total silence, and when she opens her eyes again, there is nothing but darkness.
Where am I?
Oh. Plop. A cool drop of water falls on her nose.
Is that rain? I can catch anything with a toss.
No! No! Please, no! Please, Tuesday. Anything but that. No.
Burton, that's why you gathered us here, right?
No! No, stop it.
You shouldn't be here.
Burton.
You understand what we desire most, right, Burton?
No. The falling rain surrounds them. The children watch curiously.
Burton, we made it, right?
But why is it still raining?
Oh.
Don't be such a baby, Isabella. Haven't you seen rain before?
Wait, is this me, Burton in the middle? Kinda looks like Burton's hat. The children reach out as they try to catch the raindrops in their hands.
No!
Are you afraid of children? Or rain?
Familiar voice echoes in the darkness.
No, I'm not afraid of them.
I'm afraid of Constantine. She's such a...
Rain is common. It's always falling somewhere in the world.
True.
It's merely an ordinary weather phenomenon.
The maid snaps her fingers. The raindrops halt and flow upward. Oh gosh, you're funny.
This is the kind of rain you're afraid of, isn't it?
You should be too.
I've never seen rain fall upwards.
Yeah, because most who've seen it are not here to tell the tale, you know.
Still, I don't see why you'd be afraid of rain falling in reverse. Would you care to enlighten me, dear child?
Miss Tuesday, please. Stop trying to get in my head and tell me where Argus is.
She said, Miss Tuesday, please. You're playing a really hard game here, but, where's Argus? The maid ignores her and steps closer. She's been doing that this whole time. Like, it's so hard to talk to Tuesday. Oh.
Before I met you, I never thought that a person without fear could exist in the world. I've never once guessed.
You know, maybe for one stream, I should just try and talk like Tuesday.
You really are something
like maybe
else.
do a Q&A and then Q&A, talk like Tuesday challenge.
You didn't guess incorrectly. These reversed raindrops have brought utter chaos to the world, pulverizing people under the crushing wheel of time. You should be thankful you've never seen it.
Right?
But it can't stop us anymore. Because the umbrella's here.
Dang, she brought it with her. She opens the umbrella. I mean, to be honest, yeah. Dang, Verna has to carry a lot of stuff. An umbrella, a suitcase. Did she keep the umbrella in the suitcase?
At least now, when the storm comes, I can hold up the umbrella and protect my companions. And although this ability has come too late for some, we still have a future to protect. Why are you so obsessed with people's fears? Your hands have been trembling with excitement this whole time.
Right? Maria read you to like a book, bro. She's like, what's up with you? Maid claps her hands under her chin. Her face flushed like a blooming... Dang, that was short-lived.
So I wasn't wrong at all. Why waste your time with that mercenary? She may look tough, but she's hollow inside. Have you ever eaten a macadamia nut? Crack the hard
I like
shell,
the macadamia
and you'll
nut flavor.
find the delicious
Macadamia
center.
nut cookies.
Who could resist the soft texture and rich flavor of fear?
Oh.
Miss Tuesday, this has to end.
Yeah, Tuesday, this is an unhealthy obsession. Just like Argus with the candies, you can't just be dealing, like, you know.
You were the
Obsessed
one
with it.
pulling the strings here, aren't you?
Oh, you guys know what this song means. This song means it's time to stand on business. Braving the storm. The maid blushes as she twists her skirt with one hand.
Oh, what an astounding accusation. But oh, do I feel so gratified. I've never felt so satiated in my entire life.
You don't say. Her very being seems to be caught in a strange tremor.
Oh, you're the only one who's ever seen through me. How exhilarating. However, your accusation missed the mark.
Huh? She stretches out her hands. They look especially pure under the rain.
You see my hands? They're immaculate. Never once tainted by a single drop of blood.
I mean, yeah, I also wash my hands.
I take great pride in it. You see, I barely do anything to make people's fears arise.
Okay. Her hands tremble with excitement.
I would never injure anyone. Fear created through physical harm is its crudest and most base form. What I crave is the fear that lingers in their hearts forever.
Trauma? PTSD? Is that literally what you just said? She craves trauma. Okay. The maid's cheese flesh, a faint pig.
The kind of fear that, even years later, when they recount their experiences here to their friends and families, a seed of fear is planted in the listeners' hearts. I instill fear in my guests, and they become my beloved children.
In the rain, her fingers tremble uncontrollably, and a beautiful smile spreads across her wet face.
Where is she? Where's Argus?
Vertin said, answer my question, bro. I'm not doing this no more.
Well, I suppose she's experiencing her own fears right now. Under that hard mercenary exterior, she's tormented by them. Can you imagine that?
Sorry, Miss Tuesday, but I'm not interested in this vile obsession of yours.
She said you could keep that to yourself, maybe make a whole Twitter community about it, but I ain't gonna listen to it. Vertin literally just said, I don't care. The one with the umbrella walks deeper into the darkness. Vertin said, I do not care. Anyway, Argus! Don't care. Yap yap, blah blah. Where's Argus? The sound of birds chirping fills the air. Argus is back home on those familiar plains.
This is...
She says, wow, you love to talk, Tuesday. Anyway, I'll go find her on my own if you're not going to tell me. She stands in the field, nothing but the wind and rustling grass before her.
Howdy, Argus. Long
Howdy.
time no see. We thought you'd never come back.
Mr. Dennis? Why are you here?
Oh boy, you listening to yourself? Why wouldn't I be here? It's my daughter's wedding day.
Oh. Who's your daughter?
Huh? Oh, well, congratulations.
Congratulations. She finally catches on.
But you really shouldn't be here. Don't you remember? 3 years ago, your daughter ran away from home.
Dang, 3 whole years?
She left a letter and then went with Mr. Schaefer to a city in the northeast. Detroit, I think? I don't quite remember.
Oh, come on. Quit fooling around.
After 3 months of searching, I found her. But she refused to come back with me. So you went to Detroit yourself. And then you...
Her words drift off. Dennis died in Detroit while looking for his daughter. At least that's what she remembers. How? But how can that be? He's right here, standing in front of her.
In any case, I'm sorry I couldn't bring her back.
What are you talking about, Argus? You must be tired from working on all those requests that the townsfolk have pushed upon you. I've told them so many times to go easy on you. That said, I have a request for you myself.
What is it? Did you lose some livestock, or...?
The townsman winks and hands her an invitation.
Come to Alice's wedding.
Huh?
We've prepared plenty of food and beer, and we've got the chapel choir together. Don't miss out, Missy.
Sorry. I won't be there.
Why?
Why, Argus?
I need to deliver a letter to Mrs. Mary's husband. She can't go herself because of her bad legs, you see.
Hey, Argus, I didn't ask you to deliver any letters.
Mrs. Mary, didn't you...
Mary passed away in 1989. Argus saw her coffin being lowered into the ground. Mary, another person declared dead, is now standing before her, smiling brightly.
You're still alive?
What kind of nonsense are you spouting? You really ought to take a proper rest. Today is Alice's big day. We should all be at her wedding, don't you think? Oh, my sweet child, why are your hands shaking? Are you afraid? Why? Are you afraid of their happiness? Or are you afraid of your failure?
It's probably her failure.
I'm not a
Face
failure.
your fears. Oh my gosh, Persona!
Oh, my sweet child.
Argus, Argus, got a message to send? Go get Argus, your trusted friend.
There was a song?
Argus, Argus, got a cheap basket. Go get Argus, she's got your back.
Argus? A foreign voice echoes through their mouths and surrounds her.
Who's there?
Ooh. Her surroundings recede like a tide, leaving only a girl in white standing before her. Wrapped in a half-soiled birthcloth, a lamb lies at her feet, a girl's hands covered in blood and amniotic fluid. Her smile is pure as a dove.
It's me, Kayla. You haven't forgotten me, have you?
Kayla.
It's getting dark. We should take them back. Ain't no way they'll make it through the night out here with their mama hurt. And you can't see a thing at night.
Yeah, we need to go back now. Can't delay any longer. What?
Hold on a moment.
A lamb bleats. The lamb bleats?
What are you doing?
There.
She kneels down and gently strokes the lamb's neck. The lamb bows its head and licks her fingertips. They're still wet with amniotic fluid. Kayla smiles and tightens her grip around the lamb's neck and lets out a piercing cry, sending a distant flock of birds into the air. The cry becomes weaker, more strangled, and then silent as the life is squeezed out of its body.
Isn't it better to die a quick death than end up in the belly of a wolf?
You've got no right to make that decision.
Real?
No living thing is born to simply die. It could have stood up. It could have survived.
The girl gets to her feet.
We can go now.
And then now she's touching her hair.
No, don't go.
The girl smiles as the long grass rustles along her flowing skirt in the breeze.
Oh, you've reminded me. There are 2 problems left unsolved. Those 2. Over there.
Argus looks into the distance. Dennis and Mary are still standing and smiling at her.
Kill them. It would only take 2 bullets. 3 seconds max. As long as they're alive, they'll come after you just as hard as you hunt the targets of your missions. I'm sure you know that better than I do.
Why should I kill them?
Sorry, I'm trying to lock in.
Do you need a reason? Just do as we've always done. I say, and you do. No need to think about it. Isn't that what you pride yourself on? A mindless tool that blindly follows orders. That's all a mercenary needs to be. Isn't that the so-called value of a mercenary that you always talk about?
Dang.
No, it ain't true.
What's with the hesitation anyway? It's not like you give a damn about other people's lives. The only reason you can't bring yourself to kill them is because you enjoy how they always praise you and depend on you.
You ain't Kayla.
Seriously? Are you saying I'm a fraud just because I don't meet your expectations?
Seeing as how
of what
she
I'm
joined
supposed to
Manus, ooh. The girl gives an inexplicable smile. It's giving like Kayla has a nasty personality. I don't know.
Fine. If you think I'm not Kayla, then why don't you kill me now?
Uh-oh.
Just shoot me in the chest, and these people will treat you like a hero. They'll gather in the fields, holding torches, and chant your name.
I don't know if that's what anyone wants. Argus abruptly raises her gun, but her hand's shaking, the barrel trembling.
Argus, she's spanless.
Oh.
Argus, she's...
Oh.
Argus.
That don't even sound like the same
deepest
person.
despairing nocturnal danger. If there were a deceitful spirit eternal, I'm sure that we only have our own 2 legs to stand on.
Oh. Bullet pierces the girl's soft chest. Her blood splatters on the field, dotting the grass like smothered poppies. Smothering? It clings to the grass. It weighs, causing the blades to bend.
Oh, Argus! Our great hero!
Uh-oh, we did as she said.
The tales of your heroic deeds will be passed down through generations.
She ain't Kayla.
Now, you're lying to yourself again. Of course she's Kayla.
It's not possible.
Do I need to show you the bullet through her heart for you to believe it, Bonehead?
Damn it!
She loads the bullets into the chamber with a crisp click.
Don't pull the trigger!
Huh? An unexpected voice comes from beside her.
Virgin?
How did she get all the way out here? Where did she come from?
Calm down, Argus. Remember, what you see isn't real. You're still inside the motel. At least for now.
Oh, here comes another little lady.
Excellent timing. Come join the party.
No party here, sorry. Got things to do, bye. I have curfew. Oh, carbuncles.
Copy that. Easy lah.
Or critters? They're not necessarily carbuncles.
Talisman. Scientific version.
Ooh.
Copy that.
Load charging.
Thunder to me.
Burden.
I'm here to get you out.
So that wasn't Kayla.
Nope. She lets out a long sigh of relief.
Couldn't ask for better news than that, really.
No, it wasn't. Let's get out of here.
She reaches out her hand in invitation.
Okay.
Oh. Argus reaches out. She feels like something abominable is chasing after her. That if she stops, the shadow of confusion will come and swallow her whole. And this hand is her only salvation, her escape from this labyrinth, so she grasps it tightly.
She ain't Kayla.
She declares this with absolute certainty. Oh, that was cute. Argus is just a little... She's just a girl inside who's looking for another girl. Ooh, I do. Okay. Girl, let's get this boss battle done. Dine. Sleepless Night. Okay, part 18. This is gonna be the boss for sure. For sure. The motel hallway is as quiet as ever. The maid stands smiling.
Did you see it?
It?
My baby, of course. Oh, so it didn't show up then? What a shy little pumpkin.
Girl.
What is it exactly?
Good question.
Supernatural being. An amalgam of urban legends. An ever-pounding heart. And a shy little baby. All under one roof. But seeing how you got out of there in one piece, I'm certain you've already earned its approval. Come on in.
Huh?
I'll show you the sweetest little room in the motel.
A red door appears behind her.
Don't be afraid, sweetheart. Go ahead. Open the door.
Oh, okay, if you say so. The door remains motionless.
Open it. Now.
The mercenary says nothing. She silently wipes the barrel of her gun. Oh. She fires 2 shots at the door. Just testing, you know. See if my gun still works. Or I would have said, ooh, my finger slipped. The entire motel trembles violently.
That'll do it.
Oh. Before she can reload, the ground starts to shake beneath her feet, and a deafening sound reverberates through the hallway. The maid's eyes widen in surprise.
Why didn't I think of that?
What? You're confusing me, Tuesday.
Your eyes haven't recovered yet, have they? Such poor aim. Let me lend you a hand. Listen to Mama.
Oh.
I told you long ago about the consequences of disobedience. Oh, it's out of bullets. Could you help me reload?
What?
Oh, my sweet child. Can you see it? This is the beauty of fear.
Watch out!
Please, come in, my dear guest. You'll find what you seek inside.
So you said Barbara's in there? You said she's in there? Thank you. It's just so... They need to do something about this character leveling. This is the most... I'm not gonna lie, the most irritating thing. Like, that the boss fights are the only thing that's, like, worth actually doing during the patches. I think they really need to, like, fix that. Because to me, that's really annoying. Anyway, should I just take my usual?
And now...
It's because I know how to use them best.
It depends on the budget.
But, I think I'll actually bring Only.
Neo-Science Exorcism Office! Action!
Actually, I don't want to bring Only. I guess I will bring...
It depends on the budget.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. It says insight level 20, level... Oh, because I'm above. Okay. Well, this shouldn't be too bad. As long as there's no gimmicks, I should be okay.
Let's kill time together.
Thought we'd at least see like a crocodile-looking thing. Phase 1 periodically inflicts more dread on enemies. Phase 2 periodically causes all characters to lose HP, including itself. The ultimate creates an array which inflicts more dread on enemies or inflicts disarm on ooh, uh-oh. Disarm's gonna be a pain. Oh, brother. Okay. Well, I'm not really too worried about it, I guess. To lose. So, oh my gosh. Like, they just put the most annoying things on this thing.
What the hell is this thing?
Miss Burton, please follow my instructions. First, I need to calm my sweet baby. All the monkeys in the cages chose the mother covered in cloth.
Well, at least we don't have to deal with the
All children need to form attachments. It's a vital part of how they learn about the world.
What does dread do again? Don't remember.
Now, go ahead and make contact
but the
using
ult
whatever
and
method you see fit.
phase 2
Don't
sound
worry.
annoying.
I'll keep the situation under control. This is the only way it'll obey.
Okay.
Ugh, you want me to touch it? How about I let my bullets do the job?
Just like I always do.
Agony is indeed a form of attachment. You'll make a good mother, Miss Argus.
Oh. Argus, I don't know about all that, but okay.
My apologies.
Right. She said, that's the most insulting thing you could have ever said to me today. You know that?
Sterilize.
It could be found.
Okay. I mean, one-offs will be fine. I got 4 characters here. I ain't too worried.
A good point.
I think I think too much.
Get out of here.
Especially... Oh, gosh.
Check my
Uh-oh.
calculation.
Never mind.
Target confirmed.
Later on, things will... Yeah. Okay, never
Taking
mind.
another look?
We're okay. They're doing decent damage. Decent. Oh, annoying.
And your hypothesis?
Annoying. It's about to do 2 attacks, but I think we'll be okay depending on who it decides to attack.
A good point. Confirm the coordinates.
Man, I need Tooth Fairy.
And divide.
Like, I don't know. I feel like my life would be so much better with
The
her.
light that illuminates all.
But
Behold.
at least I get use out of this medicine pocket skin. Oh, snap. Huh? I thought the health thing was not now. What the heck? Already? Okay.
Wear gloves. An academic question. Charging.
37?
Could be found.
Bro, this is gonna be so annoying. I can already tell.
Limited scale, infinite lines. Calculating distance.
Come on.
Intersect and divide.
Nice work, ladies. Oh my gosh. Wait, so it takes damage too, though.
Professional.
Does it not? That's what it said. That is what it said. I guess I almost put on the wrong thing.
Sterilize.
The final demonstration. It could be found.
And your hypothesis.
Oh wait,
I'm losing my
sorry,
patience.
Lucy. Dang, freaking
Welcome
medicine
to the
pocket will
world
have to
of
shoot
numbers.
up like a lot. Sorry.
Time
Oh, it's about
check
to
my
ult. Oh
calculation.
no. Oh no. No,
Confirm
you
the
don't.
coordinates.
Frick. Oh man.
Toes.
Please disarm something that isn't too bad. Like, oh gosh. What a pain. Shuffle, please. Oh, brother. What a pain.
Loading. Charging.
Here.
I'm losing my patience.
Medicine pocket, please.
Oh,
I'm not even at the second phase.
Eliminate target.
Ah, Lucy,
Barrage.
come on, girlie. Nice. Ah, wait, we're at phase 2. What are you doing? It survived like 1 HP, didn't it? Oh, but good thing I get the chance to ult.
I'm ready.
Circuits functioning properly.
And there's
Sterilize.
enough moves to go
A
around.
good point.
So.
Go. Go. Go.
Wait, oh, did I just... No, Lucy should still be able to ult. Even if it dies. Where's my heals?
It's crying in pain.
Where's my
Go wrap
heals?
my baby in your warm embrace and put it out of its agony.
Okay.
Get out of here.
Huh?
Calculating distance.
Where did my ult go? Oh, there it is. But why did it disappear? What is that? What is this for? All characters recover 10 8. I probably have to use it this turn, right? That'd actually be kind of nice, actually.
Circuits functioning properly.
Wear gloves.
10% max HP, so I should heal with medicine pocket for no max HP. Dang it, never mind. You know, don't listen to me. I thought I was cooking. No one here's cooking.
This
Wait, I
is
should have
exactly
used
the honeyed
Wind
comfort
Song.
my
I
baby
could have ulted.
desires most.
How's
But
it about
can
to ult
never
again
be allowed
already?
to taste its sweetness.
It's about to disarm. Good thing I guess. Frick.
It'll always be dangled just out of reach.
You're
How
so annoying.
exhilarating.
Nazzing the boss, but I mean, keep talking in my ear,
Continue.
sure. Like I'm stressed.
Child of science.
It's about to ult.
Dumbass.
Like I'm not too worried. It's just I know this is going to be annoying. So okay, health wise we're okay for an ult. Oh, I mean we're do it. Break. Disarm me while you're at it. Disarm like all. Oh gosh, health is not looking good. Oh, you chose to spare me. That was kind of you.
Charging.
And your
Okay,
hypothesis.
I didn't think that was gonna happen, but it did. Frick.
Get out of here.
Nice. Okay, I got ult.
Eliminate target.
That was the plan, guys. I was obviously
the
working
coordinates.
towards that plan. Woo! Survive! Medicine pocket! Okay, that's it. Okay, nice. I'm actually, nope. It's not worth.
I'm ready.
Not
An
worth.
academic question. Loading.
Because you're stronger.
Charging.
Go. 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 Puppies.
I mean, there's probably a great way to do this, but oh my gosh.
Limited scale, infinite
Kicking my
lines.
butt. The song is fire, though.
Calculating distance. Target confirmed.
Okay, nice. Alright. Heal? No. No. Because every time I do stuff, doesn't
Circuits
it...
functioning properly.
Alright.
A good point.
That? Oh, no. Wait, I thought I was looking at that
Circuits
completely
functioning
wrong.
properly.
I could let 37 go, honestly. Nah.
And your hypothesis.
No, wait, that's not what I...
Circuits functioning
Wait.
properly.
I just need my last card to be a healing card. Nah, I'm
Loading.
just gonna let Lucy let loose.
Charging.
Sterilize.
I'm since she's
child of
a
science.
stronger character here. Lucy works better when there's other enemies.
Faraday's miracle. Barrage.
Nice. It survived off the hair and its chinny chin chin. Nice. Oh, I know that hurt. Alright. I mean, I'm a heal just in case. You know what I could actually do? I don't know which one that was, but anything at this point.
Loading.
A good point.
Let's end this, please.
Target confirmed.
Uh-huh.
The light that illuminates all.
Tuesday,
I
please.
can inflict intoxicating pain upon it, which is precisely why I became its mother.
Yeah, isn't she like poison?
If you hadn't explained this earlier, I might have mistaken this for some kind of monster training show.
Burton, please.
Calm down, my sweet, obedient baby. You deserve a reward.
Oh, it's sleeping.
It fell asleep.
You may proceed now.
Victory? Okay.
And I did it within
But
12
what
rounds.
does it mean to us? I mean, what does it prove?
The way what? I mean, what does it prove? I mean, what does it prove though?
When I found it, it was still called Sweet Home.
Sweet Home? Isn't there like a thing called Home Sweet Home or something like
It
that?
was all alone, abandoned in the wilderness. A poor little thing.
So you took it in? Some unknown, growing arcane consciousness that takes the form of a motel, yet somehow also exists as a baby.
The most sense reverse ICI-9 has ever made.
Yes.
Me explaining that to a complete stranger. The maid bends down and picks up the swaddled baby from the crib. That was a joke, by the way.
There.
But it seriously impacted the lives of the locals.
Oh, Miss Burton. They chose to come here of their own volition. I never forced them to stay.
But after leaving, some of them went mad or even committed suicide.
Well, they made those decisions themselves.
The influence of this hotel helped them make that decision. I just want you to know that.
Now is not the time to dwell on such trivial matters, Miss Burton. Haven't you been searching for Miss Barbara?
Yeah, give her back. She points to the open door.
Don't get any bright ideas, maid.
She said, you better sit there. Her eyes shot to Emerald again as she presses the barrel of her shotgun against Tuesday's back.
If Verdon gets so much as a scratch, I'll blast your chest open.
Yeah! Tell him, big sis!
Along with your baby.
Yeah, along with that baby or
Go
whatever.
inside, boss. I'll keep an eye on her.
Don't get any brat ideas, Tuesday. Okay. Got my eye on you. Barbara! Red curtains cover every inch of the room, like flesh clinging to a body. An ivory bed stands in the center.
Here you are, Miss Burton. I'm so glad. I was beginning to think I'd never regain contact with the outside world.
Oh, don't worry. I'm here.
Miss Argus, you can put your gun down now.
Why? Because you said so? She speaks, trembling slightly as she savors every moment of her heightened heart rate.
I've shown my utmost sincerity. Have I not?
No.
Shut your trap.
Shut up. No one asked you to talk. You've done enough
Let's
talking.
get out of here, Miss Barbara.
Instead of answering questions. I
don't think it's the wisest choice to have this conversation while we're still inside a living thing. Argus, I need you to keep Tuesday in check until we make it out of here.
You ain't gotta tell me twice.
Let's go. Come on. A beam of light shines in through the window. Dawn is breaking.
I've gazed at this scenery countless times, but never have I felt as enthralled as today.
You're welcome.
But
My
Miss
condolences?
Burton, Don't you think you've forgotten something?
Forgotten what?
That guest who came with you. Shortly after her arrival,
Lilia, oh my gosh, I
she
forgot
hurried
about
off to
her. I'm
that
kidding.
armament factory. She's such an impatient child. Luckily,
Oh my gosh,
she
wait,
made her way
Lilia.
back here.
Me forgets about Lilia the whole time.
Her name's Lilia, right?
What did you do to her?
The maid laughed softly.
Relax, she's fine. She's sleeping soundly as we speak, with or without nightmares. Follow me. I'm sure she's eager to see you.
Please don't tell me. Please. Anyone but Lilia. Please. She was so funny. Tuesday. For the love of
This
everything.
is the room.
Open it.
You do it. The maid finds the key on her key ring. She puts in the lock and turns it. The way she's following like orders so obediently. Is she really that scared? The room is empty.
Oh.
The maid frowns, her annoyance visible on her face. The owner of the suitcase rushes to the window and looks down. Lilia is sitting exhausted below. Their eyes meet.
Vertin, there you are.
Vertin and Arius would have made great friends. They give the same freaking...
Listen, those
Same-
Manu scum
same
have
thing.
already wormed their way into the town. We can't go there.
You look terrible.
I couldn't sleep at all in that haunted room. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw all kinds of creepy stuff. Can you come down here, Capitan? Talking like this hurts my neck.
Okay.
They should have done a little image of us looking down at Lilia. Come on, reverse. That would have been... I would have loved that. Okay. Are you good, Lilia? No? Alright. Anyway, what were you saying? Gone in the wind.
What's going on?
Outside the motel, the rising dawn paints the earth a deep orange. Lilia looks confused as they approach.
Are you okay, Capitan?
I'm fine. I have good news and bad news.
Don't bother with the order. Just lay it on me.
The good news is we found Barbara. The bad news is we've got a new problem. This motel is the manifestation of a living consciousness that constantly generates urban legends and spreads fear. It might turn into a supernatural arcanist in the future.
Really? That's kind of sick. Can we see that though?
We can't let it grow here unchecked. We need the help of the Foundation to keep it under control.
Dang, looks like someone's out of a job.
Boss, my job here is done. I'm heading into town for Kayla.
She looks off into the distance.
Oh, and I promised the young fella that I'd
It
help
is
him
so
find his
funny how
mother.
she just put her name on this building too. She said my building gets a whole sign commissioned and everything.
I've got to go now.
Time to start my new business.
How do I pay your fee?
Fee?
She laughs heartily.
We're friends, Verdon. I don't need no payment.
Aww. She says her goodbye and sets off on the road ahead. That's my Verton. Always good at making friends, you know. Unlike me.
All right, Capitan. Any progress
I'd be so
in finding
socially
work?
awkward. I couldn't even look Argus in the eye. I'd be like, yes, look at my room. That'd be me. The little sheep's ears twitch. I
That's
act
why you came
confident, but
looking
I'm
for
not,
me,
guys.
right?
Just I'm like a little
I'll ask the wind
little-
for you.
a little
It's
puppy.
the least I can do.
I'm all bark but no bite. She closes her eyes.
Did she doze off?
A gentle breeze caresses her ears like an invisible thread being woven between them.
I'm listening. Oh, I heard it. The answer.
Who said it? She opens her eyes.
A distant wind told me that Miss Erd's latest submission came from the Sao Paulo Veterans Residence.
Oh, is that where we're headed to next in 2.2?
The article she submitted was an excellent piece, but Atu doesn't know anything beyond that.
Okay.
I suppose we'll all have restful sleep and sweet dreams tonight.
For once.
I've collected the material I needed for the upcoming
Also, we
feature
did not
interview.
even get to sleep.
I bet the readers
pulled
will
an
enjoy
all-nighter.
it. I'll be sure to include your name on
For
the
no
byline
pay,
this Tuesday.
probably.
Me? I don't think I contributed anything.
Quite the contrary. You played a significant role. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have realized my inner fear of losing communication with the world. First-hand experiences like this are invaluable to an editor.
Oh, with the way you put it, I almost regret letting you go.
Okay. Well, it was nice knowing you, Tuesday. See ya.
I won't be returning. The interview's over.
She closes her little red notebook. I will also be leaving a Yelp review, so look out for that.
If all goes well, you'll be able to read about it in the next issue of Atu. I'll take my leave now.
Goodbye.
The first job in Reverse 1999, I would be willing to
leave
have
this place.
an editor.
We can't leave yet.
Barber's job.
I just contacted the Texas branch. Their staff is on their way here. They have to investigate this supernatural being as soon as possible.
And they'll be here soon, I presume.
I can feel their energy fluctuations of teleportation rituals. It must be them.
Uh-oh. She turns her head to see a stranger standing before her. The girl in front of her has chestnut hair and carries a woven basket on her arm.
Looks like you guessed wrong, Capitan. I met her in town. Name's Kayla.
Kayla?
Do we have Argus's number? The girl smiles brightly at her.
Do you know someone called Argus?
The girl smiles, becomes gentle.
The
More
name
gentle.
doesn't ring a bell. How strange. What kind of parent would name their child after a 100-eyed giant? You must have mistaken me for someone else. Kayla's a common name after all. Like Emma, Anna, or Catherine.
It's actually not.
More importantly,
I don't
miss,
think I've ever met a Catherine
you
or a
look-
Kayla. I've definitely met an Anna and an Emma. The girl smiles once more.
although I've never met you before, you seem familiar.
I don't think so. Burton's also a very common name, you know, like a Kayla. She reaches into the basket and pulls out a crumpled flower. A pale moth lands on a petal, gently fluttering its wings, its scales shimmering in the morning
I
light.
hope you have a wonderful day.
Oh, you
Thank
too.
you.
Ew. Girl tucks the flower under her arm.
Are you a guest at this motel?
The girl nods.
What happened here?
The St. Pavlov Foundation has taken over. I suggest you find alternative accommodation.
Especially if you're
given the
Manus.
dangerous incidents that have occurred here.
What should I do? All my things are still inside.
The Foundation staff will take care of it for you later. You can trust them.
Can't I just go and get my things now?
Girl,
I would advise
what is
you
the
to wait
listening
until the
skills of
Foundation staff
everyone
arrive.
in this batch? Oh my gosh. I know they're doing it on purpose, but it's actually kind of funny.
Oh, I can look after myself. No need to worry about me, miss.
The girl winks and pushes open the door, promptly disappearing from their view.
That girl.
Lilia breaks her long silence.
What about her?
Never mind. It's probably nothing.
It's never nothing. Oh my gosh, Lilia. After everything. The light from the teleportation disc flickers nearby.
Apologies for our delayed arrival.
Not even
Miss
see how
Burton.
she got here? Like, is that not strange to you?
We've been
She's
unable
100%
to locate the
human?
motel until about 10 minutes ago. It's as if something was deliberately interfering with our sense of direction.
Oh my gosh. While the Foundation staff is busy assessing the situation, a faint sound echoes from the depths of the motel.
Oh.
What just happened? The door suddenly swings open and the trash-covered corpse is thrown out of it.
Once again, it insisted on eating garbage off the floor. Is every child this stubborn?
What?
It's Stefan, a Xeno officer.
Oh, it just threw it back up.
Stefan. Sounds familiar.
Staff member flips through his records, quickly finding the information he's looking for.
The records show he was a high-ranking Xeno officer who went missing after the vacuum bomb footage leaked.
I wonder who leaked it.
Xeno issued a staggering bounty on him. I guess whatever he did really angered Admiral Igor.
Yeah, that would anger me too.
Who would have thought he'd be hiding in this little motel in the middle of nowhere?
Obviously, luck wasn't on his side.
Yeah, out of all the hotels, right?
All right, Miss Verton. We'll take over from here.
Girl, I'm so sorry, but you're out of a job. You always open your own motel, like an actual good one. The maid remains calm, gently patting the bundle in her arms. Girl, give me the baby.
After the branch completes its procedures, you'll be sent to the headquarters for a more thorough assessment.
Yeah, more like you need definitely a head assessment, but...
Will you return my baby to me?
Probably not, but we'll find you a new baby.
It's too early to discuss that. Let's go, Lilia.
She said maybe. She picks up the suitcase.
We must report back to Madame Z about Erd.
Dang. Will my baby be returned to me? I mean, short answer, no. Do you really want to hear the long answer? Oh, brother. Have to end it with some Manus yap. As in Manus freaking scheming. Gone are the old days. I mean, I already knew she was Miss Grace. I don't...
Oh, dear. It seems a lot transpired while I was away.
You're scheming and plotting. But I need to know. Isn't she fully... After a moment, what?
Miss Grace!
She called Kimberly.
I thought you'd forgotten me! I've been exposed.
As expected, the voice on the other end is restless.
Kimberly, care to tell me what happened in this motel? There's blood and brains splattered in the hallway. Who died and how?
It was that Xeno madman! He shot himself in the head! But I still haven't managed to destroy the ritual sigils under his bed. And I couldn't find the...
She sighs.
Now that our base of operations has been exposed, we'll have to take away everything related to the ritual and leave. The Foundation's rats will thoroughly search this place soon.
The last thing I need right now is to deal with them.
There's a brief and unusual silence on the other end of the line.
And, could you tell me more about this Burton?
There's a hint of anxiety in her voice.
I might have had a slip of the tongue when she confronted me earlier. How good is her memory?
Crystal.
Not, Kimberly. People rarely pay attention to things that don't directly involve them.
Burton pays attention to everything, bro. She smiles faintly.
But I do look forward to seeing her again.
Hey, y'all underestimate Burton. Several days later, she remembered your name just from your class. Like, she was like, I remember from that report that Matilda
We're just
wrote.
here to have a conversation, Miss
Kimberly,
Tuesday.
yeah.
Relax.
Like she wouldn't remember you, bro.
I found it in the wilderness.
You mean the motel with arcane powers? Just to confirm, the base form of this arcane consciousness is a heart-shaped fetus, correct?
Yes.
Heart-shaped fetus.
It's about as intelligent as a 1-year-old human, and it lacks the ability to deliberately plan or cause the incidents in the motel. Meanwhile, it sees you as its mother, displaying remarkable trust and dependence on you. Therefore, we believe you were a major contributor to these incidents, or rather, the one who pulled the strings. You may not have acted with evil intent, but your actions have caused many residents in Chisos to suffer mental breakdowns. They were seeking some form of relief from their mental anguish, which provided the perfect opportunity for the Manus to entrench themselves so deeply in this town. Isn't that so, Miss Tuesday?
Well, I've never been to that town. And even if it is, as you say...
So where did you come from?
They made their choices, didn't they?
Girl. People don't make choices in freaking vacuum. It has based on influences. She scribbles down the information on her clipboard.
The timekeeper just reported another crucial piece of information to the Foundation. Were there any activities going on in the motel undertaken by the self-proclaimed followers of the Order of Enlightenment?
Oh, there indeed were. They left not long ago. I still remember their faces.
What did they do at the motel?
They scribbled on the floor and made strange noises.
Strange noises.
Oh, I remember now.
I feel like Tuesday could be... She seems like she could be pretty harmless, so I think she's alright.
Whatever
she's
it was
just a little
they were trying
confused,
to do,
and by
it was
confused,
a
I
total
mean
failure.
her obsessions are in the wrong
became
place.
Trapped inside their mirror.
Oh. Trapped.
She never stopped trying to escape. The mirror would make banging noises all night long.
No.
We didn't find anyone trapped in a mirror during our search.
No.
Well, that's sad, I suppose.
No. Her expression remains calm as always.
If you knew they were from a dangerous arcanist organization, why didn't you report them to the Foundation?
Why would I?
Because they're dangerous. She licks her lips.
Fear doesn't frighten me. No, quite the contrary.
Again, I think she's harmless without the baby.
It excites me.
But like, maybe she needs to find new hobbies, I think. Maybe try drawing or listening to music. You know, maybe find something else to be obsessed over. It's not too late. The end. Oh my gosh. Alright, thank you guys for watching. This patch was all okay. It was okay. It was entertaining, you know. I was entertained. Now, next patch, I'm thoroughly excited for. I'm so excited for it. So, I hope you guys will be there when I play it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you check out my sister shop. We are selling reverse 1999 keychains on January 3rd, so make sure to check those out. You guys will see images around, and I'll make sure to let you guys know any more updates if I need to. Also, make sure you check me out on TikTok and Twitter, and if this is in the future and TikTok isn't around, make sure you check me out on Instagram, because I'll probably be posting there. Well, I never usually say this, so make sure you check out I'm comfycheko, my second channel, where I play everything else that isn't gacha game related. And check out the Discord. We have lovely Reverse 1999, even Limbus Company people in there as well. So make sure you check that out. And I will see you guys in the next video, okay? Close your eyes now. Come on, it's time to go to sleep. Time to go to sleep. Good night.